I'm live, finally. Yeah, it's 30 minutes late, but blame my father. I mean, I guess you could technically blame me for not seeing his text last night, but he also said he asked me to call last night for a short call. I missed the text until late, so, you know, didn't call him until tonight, and that was not a short call. So, yeah. Half an hour late, but what can you do? Anyway, Satisfactory? Anyone? That came out almost in a way that made sense, but yeah, Satisfactory. Um, I did some work off stream, because of course I did. Not too much. Well, hmm, I guess a bit. It has been a while. It's almost been a week. To be fair, I was gonna stream it, or I was considering streaming it Saturday night, but when it came time, I just was not feeling it in the slightest. Wasn't really feeling anything, but, you know, I wanted to do GTA racing, but that's dead in the water for the moment. But yeah, tonight, more Satisfactory, more working on that factory. I think honestly I should be able to get the functional part of the factory done tonight. Probably. I don't see why not. And yeah, there we go. Like I said, I did a bit of work. A lot of, I think, where do I even start? I think I did a bit of exploring. As you can see, like, a lot of the map in the northern bit is mostly uncovered. There's still splotches and whatnot, but it's mostly taken care of. Even up here and down to there and stuff. I still haven't really explored the southern half beyond what you guys have seen on stream, but you know, get to it eventually. So, did that. Up here, there's now a small factory for producing silica and quartz crystal. I also went ahead and upgraded all of the... Oh, there's one around here somewhere. All of the power line, the conveyors. Yeah, the power lines. I upgraded those. No, the conveyor lifts on all the dimensional depot uploaders. Yes, this is the wrong side, but these are two small storage containers because I never upgraded them to the industrial ones. Upgrade them all to Mark 4s. They only need to be Mark 3s, turns out, because the thing tops out at 240 per second. See? 240 per minute. So, yeah, I only needed Mark 3s, but whatever. More importantly, I don't have any hard drives on me. You can see I have a lot of hard drives. I did a bit of exploring off stream. I think that was after the last stream. And I've been scanning lots of things, and you can see there is actually a scroll bar here that appears, but it doesn't really work. But they're aware and they're working on that. But anyway, it exists. It actually exists. It took so long for this recipe to appear that I did not want to select it. I wanted to show that, like, it finally... Honestly? Did this actually exist before the latest update, or was this added with the latest update? Yes, I know it's been there the whole time, but, like, I didn't see it until after the most recent update. Anyway, I can't currently see anything, so I'm going to do that, and I actually meant to press S, but that works. Yeah, the UI scales, and it doesn't scale very well, so... Solid steel. Yay, I finally have that. Allow me to mark that off. In this. Solid steel ingot. And there's other hard drives here, obviously. I need to figure those out, but that's not what I care about so much at the moment. I've got 33 printable coupons, but honestly, there's not really much more that I need to buy from here. You know, I've got all of this stuff. Like, literally all of it. All of it. Just... Okay, I don't have those three, but that's purposeful. I don't have any of those on purpose. I've got all that. Don't care about those. Got all that. Except for that, because I can't buy that yet. And then, yeah, I don't care about any of that at the moment. Of course, the time is such that it's currently very dark, and I am going the wrong way. Let's see, can I just, nope, but I can do that. I'm kind of figuring out the parachute. I don't know how I didn't get the wire there, but I didn't. Try that again. There we go. Oh yeah, did I do this before? I'm not sure that I did. I mean, I did part of it, but we're up to 5 now. Because I've got enough summer sloops to put 5 down. Ah, it's Geeson. So, yeah, I've got 5 amplifiers now, and the power grid is, really? The power grid is doing good. The power grid is doing quite good. You can already see some of the changes I've made. So I did the reworking, right, to get up to something like 7,000 or so before the power boost. And so, remember, that's times 5. So I added 2,500 megawatts, so it's 90 something, I don't know. Let's see. Five. There. That's how much power I'm producing before, and then that's how much I'm actually producing from coal. So, coal power, power with the amplifiers added in, and then actual production is currently 14,000 megawatts, and I'm expecting that to more or less quadruple once this factory is done. Don't forget, which is going much higher. Maybe not that high, but Geeson found a button. You've got 40 hours in since starting on Friday. Yeah, that sounds about right. Welcome to Satisfactory. Your time is now all satisfactory. That's it. It's just satisfactory. Also, this is now asphalt. And there's that whole bridge, and there's all of this, and there's that, and... Work harder, not smarter. Why is that so low quality? Okay, that's weird. What if I do... Yeah, that's that. Loading in things. You dream of belts? Yes, just... If you don't play Satisfactory and you're considering it, just remember, Satisfactory will become your life if you're not careful. I'm not going all the way over there. Basically what I did was I just snaked some pipelines back this way into... What was it? This water? I want to say it was that water. This is obviously up high, but there's more room down. Actually, I can just take a look. Yeah, right in here. And then the path snakes its way back more or less this way, and then over here, and then finally realigns with the grid. I think at that corner? Right in the back there? Something like that. Yeah, it was off-grid for quite a while. We're gonna ignore that. Your lizard dogs keep giving you nukes? Hell yeah. Lizard doggos are great. Like, I keep meaning to tame some lizard doggos on stream, but I keep forgetting. I'm still not gonna do it right now. But sometime. Sometime I'll do it. So yeah, this is all the water I need. This is, well, okay, it's technically 3,600 cubic meters a minute, or at least it will be, because it's 6 full tubes of 6. And, I don't need that much. I only need like 2,800? 2,760. I need 2,760. But I'm supplying 3,600 because water is infinite, and what does it matter? You know, if the water is backstuffed and the pumps aren't running as frequently, then fine. Also, if you're wondering how many pumps it took to fill these, 2 a pipe. I overclocked them fully so that it would be 300 per. I didn't want to deal with placing down so many. Yeah, that's got a nice little shaft up now. And this definitely isn't covering over something that's sticking through the wall. Nope, definitely not. There's a power outlet for the connections. Is, you know, gotta have power coming in somewhere. And then there's this shaft here that goes up, and the elevator that will eventually go there once mods have been released. I've also done the initial routing for the oil. And fluids, don't pay too much attention to that. Fluids are all coming in. This is what, the inputs? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yep, because that goes nowhere. So, water inputs come up there. I haven't done the oil for these guys yet. All these belts are connected. I don't know if I did that on stream or not, but that's up there. Yeah, that's actually running that way, coming down here. Merging in and then going into there and... or... something? Yeah, and then there's another one that... it all works out somehow. Geese in the water that I'm grabbing is all the way out this way. Like, I'm actually in this little body of water, but I only have 12 pumps, all overclocked to the... clocked to the max. But yeah, there's plenty of water up here. You just need to run the pipes way down. Get it over to this area. It's not very convenient, but also you can see again. Underground piping. Because, why not? Again, don't look too closely at some of it. And I added a couple of things back here. There's nothing in here, probably never will be. I just filled the space. Then we go up. There is a way to kind of... it's not official, but you can use, like, beams to basically make a half-width platform so that you can have this one square, you know, one square total area for stairwells. Since these are half a width themselves, you need quarter width total for each end. But I'm not doing that. I don't mind a little bit of overhang here. Not to mention I'd use the elevator once that's in some point in the future, but low on fuel didn't go that far out. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, just back that way, because I mean, obviously I've got all that water coming in from back there. Just gotta go a ways is all. Stupid fart rocks. So yeah, the next order of business is getting the oil, which I need to remember which pipes are which. These aren't connected? No, they are connected. I want to say... okay, it's those two. Yeah, because there's a pump and there's a pump. The water have their pumps outside. Well. I should paint my pipes. I should, but I'm lazy. Yeah, the pumps are just underneath this ramp. So this is gonna continue. Yes, thank you. Gonna continue that way, and that way, and that way. And if I can sneak it in here somewhere. Oh, I'm just about getting it sometimes. Also, don't mind the hand coming off of the build gun when doing that. There we go. All the way up, and delete that. And probably that. So, the water's going to keep going up, but the oil needs to come... Oil needs to come out here. Is that gonna look alright? I meant that button. Stop snapping, you piece of... Game can be quite annoying sometimes. So that's the oil. Of course, going to be a nuisance like that. And then the rest of the water will continue flowing upwards. And the oil needs to come over here, and then also needs to go down there. And also down there. Because again, I didn't put inputs on that. I decided to send the oil up because it's awkward amounts that I would need to split off, and so I'm just gonna feed it all up here, and then the remainder can go down, and it'll probably be fine. Of course, this gets right in the way of that. But that's alright. Also, I'll probably need to mark to all these main pipes. How many of these do I have? The G key is what allows me to select specific things. So 8 on that side. And 9 over there. So 240, 270. Okay. Yeah, there's even more downstairs theoretically, so that makes it even better. Give me a break. It is slightly off, but we're just going to ignore that for the moment. Hey, Chaos. When you unlock glass floors, awesome shop. Yeah, the glass frame foundations as well as the underlying those things. Yeah, the frame foundations that do not want to go on top unless I press control. All of this is within the awesome shop. Actually, pretty much everything in here is awesome shop, isn't it? So I didn't really mean to pull the parachute out, but I did. So those are... Okay. Okay. So if I take this pipe and flow it over to that corner, and this pipe flow it over to that corner, should work. Can you just barely clear? Yeah. I don't know why you're insisting... Control, not control. Control, not control. So I want it to be in a straight line, right? So I press control, and it snaps off to the side. What? Oh yeah, there was a MAM research quite a while ago, wasn't there? Just remembered that. Of course, I can't actually see what it is. I think I've already had that. Oh. Trying random letters. None of it works. Yay! Anyway. Scan another hard drive. I have so many hard drives, I'm just going to basically scan them until I run out, and then save the rest. Run out of alternate recipes, save the rest for some other time. I don't know if it's still the case, but pipeline floor holes can be buggy, to say the least, so I'm not actually using them. Yeah, that is too. Instead, I'm just going to have them there so it makes it look like the pipe is going through it. But again, I'm not going to actually utilize them. Well, that ain't it. Okay. Okay, that is definitely not how I want to do that. I wanted to jump more than I did, but fair enough. Yeah, in reality I want this here, and I want this here, and this I want this here. Oil production chains are annoying. Yeah, they can be. They definitely can be, can't they? Although, to be fair, I'm doing diluted packaged fuel at the moment, which is definitely one of the more annoying crafting chains. Yeah, I forgot to use the thing, didn't I? Perfect. Right, not a parachute. That's why. I meant to use the parachute that I don't have anymore. I forgot about this. I mean, it fits. It doesn't clip, but it's tight. I want to do it up that high, but I don't want it that high. I want to do this. I'm doing it up higher so that there's room beneath. right there, except not like that. Damn it. Was it right there? Yes. Shift that over there, do that. You, and you. And then you. That's not connected up. That's the inputs. That's not connected up. I guess I never connected these. Yeah, I connected those to the outputs, didn't I? Okay, never mind. There. I'm gonna revert this for the time being. But to be fair, I can still use these. This is the input side, as is evident from that indicator. And so this is the side that the crude oil goes on. Working with 900 crude oil. Yeah, okay. So instead, we're gonna do this. So it actually wants to be right here. Here? Like that, I guess. No. But is that right? Yeah. Gonna run this up above. You're gonna be right in front of this, aren't you? Now I could get that across the way I want, could I? Oh well, that's kind of out of the way enough for me. I mean, I don't like that that's there, but whatever. And this little rise isn't an issue because the pumps down there are good for like 50 meters of head lift. And as long as you have the head lift, it will work. It's fine. So I actually should have been changing these over to Mark IIs, because I'm not going to bother about actually calculating the oil out. I'm just going to make a gigantic loop of oil. And it'll all just magically work so long as I allow all the pipes to fill in advance. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was that way. I don't know where it was trying to connect to at one point there, but it was definitely trying to connect to somewhere funky. Okay, those are all already converted, and now we go back down here to these. No? You're not gonna let me do that at all? Here. I'll do that. So I at least have a reference for how high that goes. I thought the slope on that was a little shallow. But I ignored it. And, yeah. I don't even know what I want out of all this. A steel canister or sealed frame or stuff or things. I don't know. Just scan another hard drive for now. Eventually I'm gonna run out of recipes to scan, so at that point I'll just basically have to pick everything. Okay. And then that can flow in like that, except I'm not running that pipe, obviously. Instead, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go upstairs, but I'm going to take the stairs because I don't really want to be using the jetpack again. Alright, and then the heavy oil residue that comes out of these. Oh boy. The heavy oil residue that comes out of these are going up. This is going to take a lot of custom routing. And by custom, I mean just like extra attention to detail on it, so I'm not gonna worry about it right this second. I don't want to do this. Again, the head lift is there, so it's not gonna be an issue. That just keeps that free. Alright, now we go up to the top, which is currently a roof, essentially. And I'm doing the weird turnaround bits to keep my mouse from, you know, going like this. And now my hand's all the way over to the side, and then motion warning, I guess? Bring it back into alignment. First bit of water coming in through here. So, how are we gonna lay this out? That's a good question. I mean, I've got blueprints, and right. So this is the IO. That is not it. And what was the other one I had? Just the output? Do I have... I don't think so. Those are the Update 7 packager setups. And the stacks. But I'm not using those. This is the 4x2 base. Wait. I just want 4x2 base? No, I want these. I want the input and the output. Yeah. Because, like, these are the stacks from Update 7. But then these two are the, yeah. I want to package water and then unpackage fuel on the other end. So somewhere over here is where these are gonna go. I want to give at least one width. But I don't think I want to give much more than that because there's a lot of space that's gonna be taken up. That's 3. That's 3, so that's 3 exactly, and this is 3 exactly? Not quite. So I'm gonna want that to balance it out. So that's the input side of things, and then this is the output side of things. Yeah, it's all gonna be set that way. Unfortunately, I can't rotate it. So now that I've got it positioned correctly, I have to unposition it. Okay. Do that. It's the input in the middle, and then the output on the sides. And this is going to be more or less the same thing. Bring it over to this side. I'm actually a long ways off of where I want to be. I want to leave as much space as possible for the refineries. Something like that should be good. And then plenty of room in the center for refineries. There we go. Silly graphical bugs. So yeah, these create packaged water. And then these unpackaged fuel. But the secret to all this is that this is floor 1 of 5. This is floor 1 of 5. I don't actually know that I want to use one of these specifically at the moment, but I want to see. So if I was to leave like a full tile width, can I fit all 8? No, I would have to leave half a tile at most. Okay. Oh, can you not multi-select blueprints? I guess that makes sense. The other option I have is because I have two of them. That's the output side. Do I just mirror it? That is certainly a possibility. Hello? Because I was in blueprint mode, and I'm in a blueprint currently, so it's messing it up. Stacks are going to be central if I do the inputs on the outside and the inside. I'd almost rather do it this way. Stacks offset so that I can vent them like I have been more easily. That's a tile and a half on this side. I'm gonna have way more on this side, but how much more? 4.5? Oh boy. About there? Yeah, that should be more or less right. Yep, 3 across, and then I need to offset this fairways. Now I can combine the inputs. What way do I have it feeding here? Yeah, combined inputs would actually be better. If I do that. But first, another hard drive that I can't even get down far enough in the S's. Yep. At some point I'll sort through those. No rewards currently available. Alright, I see. I'm out of... Well, how about this? Let's get rid of the S's for... Can I? No. Get rid of the F's first. Find black powder or adhere to iron plate. I don't like either of them. Yeah, I already redeemed it. Kiosk, I showed it at the beginning of the stream. It actually exists. It doesn't really matter which I choose. I'm gonna have to re-roll the hard drives anyway. In the sense that, like, I'm gonna have to scan more hard drives to get back the recipes I don't use, but I don't... Compacted coal, right? Black powder is normally regular coal and sulfur. So that gets you 2. This uses essentially 2 coal and 3 sulfur to get you 6. Which is 1 less coal, but sulfur is the rare resource. But then again, rubber with... they both suck. So, sure. Hey, static. Find black powder it is. Bolted iron plate or bio coal? How about bolted? Because they both kind of suck. Also, I should be able to scan a hard drive again. Still doesn't. There we go. Tempered copper? No, not when pure exists. But then again, crystal computer is shit, so they both suck. They just both suck. Crystal computer is closer on the list I have open. but they both suck. Sure, coke steel or quick wire. Quick wire cable, I get. No, coke steel again. Less scrolling. Compacted steel or rubber concrete? I'll go with compacted steel. Isn't this fun? Bolted frame or flexible framework? Bolted frame, I guess? It's again, less scrolling. Funny how that works. Insulated crystal oscillator, heavy flexible frame. I also got a number of alternate recipes off stream, just I don't remember if I said that or not, but yeah, it's true. I mean, it doesn't matter what I select. Insulated crystal oscillator. Tempered caterium or fused quartz. Using coal to make more quartz? You're just using coal to make more. I mean, it doesn't matter. Fused because it's closer. I'm gonna unlock them all at some point. Insulated cable or molded steel pipe? Probably molded steel pipe. But again, it doesn't matter because I've got ample number of recipes available to me. Hey look, it actually fits all on the screen now. Steel rod or coated iron plate? Steel, sure. Electrode circuit board or silicon high-speed connector. Hard drive library, cheap silica or molded beam? Sure, cheap silica, why not? All these things that I'm rejecting will just show up again in the not-too-distant future. Plastic smart plating or rigger motor. I don't like either of them, but I especially don't like crystal oscillators, so plastic smart plating, sure. Not that it matters. You. Coated cable or charcoal? Why not? Charcoal. Yeah, I do appreciate that as well. I just hope that they fix the scrolling issue sooner rather than later. Silicon circuit board or automated speed wiring? I'm going to take silicon circuit board. Steel frame or steel canister? Copper rotor or nothing? It doesn't matter. Steel frame. And let's re-roll it because why not? Rubber concrete or coated iron plate? There, we're out. That was coated iron plate, right? I believe it was. Alright, well, now that's done. Let's do this. Dismantle that. And then I go ahead and I grab the diluted left. The mergers are outputting the wrong way. But that's alright, that can be easily fixed. I actually want this. because the inputs are on that side. Alright. I tried to select a filter, but it didn't filter. I don't think I grabbed anything else with that. Let's see. Can I get away with that? Absolutely not. Nope. I did not mean to do that. I tried to press F and it didn't work. What's the output gonna be on these? 480? Yeah, that's gonna need to be a Mark IV belt. And then this is gonna be a thing. Let's see, that would be 240. And that's Mark IV, and that's Mark IV, but this is a Mark I. Obviously, I could set these back further and just do that, but yeah. And then Mark IV straight over there. Just like that. It's 60 in, 60 out, right? Yeah. $60, $120, $180, $240 in. Yep. That's an out. The other side's an out. All works out. Just do the same thing over here to save the belt. Well, splitter. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the bot. Just gonna ignore the bot for the moment. Rude kiosk. I want to be one to the right. Stop it. There we go. And then that should be straight across. So basically right on that cross. Cool. Except this isn't in the same spot necessarily. No, it might be. It should be, actually. Looks right to me. That's Mark III? Yes. Cool, we place a MAM down, and... Did I thought no, I did not pick Biocoal. Okay, we're going with Biocoal then. Because it doesn't actually matter. Okay, so that's that input. Obviously, I'm going to have to inject all the, empty canisters at some point. But that is an issue for later. Probably like that. And then I can just do a simple this to make it look like it's actually being supported. I could be using straight mode, but it doesn't really matter, does it? And then I believe I should be able to clear this entire span with just that. Is that far out enough? It looks like it. Take this over to here and down. And there we go. Sure, I wasn't really intending on doing it that way, but that works. Four and 5, and you can run out to here. And just go into there, I guess. And the others will keep going up. And then for safety's sake, we can do one of these. Don't go in there. Not safe. Now the real question is, does that actually make it all the way up? Or am I going to need another pump somewhere along the way? Yeah, I'm going to need another pump. You can see it automatically snaps to the head lift off of the previous pump. And so that's really handy. I want, of course, it's never in that menu. I want a wall outlet. Mark II, which is its own thing. Not an upgrade of that. Yeah. Definitely don't want to build a power tower. Double wall outlet can go right there, and then just sneak in, almost fall down, and do it that way. I don't know how well this will reach, but I think from there should be fine. Come on. That's gonna be a nightmare getting back out of here. There. We're out. Why is that still selected? That actually means I don't need this, so... yeah, can you stop highlighting? So the water in is good. The items out. Well, the items in are good there. The fluid in on this side isn't, or in the middle here, isn't set up yet. But again, I'm going to do that later because that is its own mess. And then the fuel here, because remember, these are unpackaging fuel. The fuel here will go somewhere that way. Of course, I set those up like that. Might have been better if I didn't, but oh well. And, well, that's one floor. So that's fun. Yeah, that should be good enough. If I was to do like that, probably will be fine. I could just build a ladder, but what fun is that? Yeah, that works. Oops, I did not mean to build it this way. Cover all of them? Nope. That should be good. Give me a break. Game. Game! It's such a small pixel window for that. Alright, just before that, let's get these if I can manage. Yay! That's one side. And the other side can come across over this way. Didn't need that many of them. So didn't need as many of those as I built. Oh yeah, at some point I need to pay that a visit. The sky's moving very quickly in the background, isn't it? Flies around, but I never am near it enough. Never close enough to it to actually go for a flight. I need to do that at some point, because it's a fresh save. And it's gone. Get the... oh, sure, now you're allowing me to do that. Damn research. Adhered iron plate or quick wire? Adhered because it's Near the top of the list. Actually, it literally is the top of the list. There's that galaxy setting behind everything. Can you please... Alright. Where am I working up to? Somewhere over there. Probably still too far. Doesn't work quite as well if you're too far off axis, it turns out. I will have to go down and clean things up, obviously. Oh yeah, I think I built the metal pillars here off stream, the ones in the back. Yeah, basically the idea is that with everything the way it is, I'm just going to replicate what I have down there. That's basically what the plan is. Doesn't care at all that it's potentially clipping there. Stop going so far. I'll add additional structure as well on the inside at some point down the road, but for now, again, I just want to get the factory built out so that we can get to producing power, because the sooner that happens, the better. Okay. This is a floor. Yeah, Chaos. I think they said that they purposely removed that, but it could be added back, depending. So, have to wait and see on that. Can I get that up further? Yeah, I'm hoping that if they do add it back, they'll add it as a setting, because, I mean, I'm sure it can't be that difficult to just add it as a config option. Better according to the beta. I don't actually have a front plate on this one, do I? Just these. Actually, is that a single or a double? I feel like it's a single? Could be wrong. I think I can remove that. Oh, I did the doubles at the... No, I did the singles at the joints and then doubles at the fuse? Yes, okay. Like, that one didn't have it there, but then these two need to be doubles. And then for this, it's a simple matter of that, that. Excuse you? Oh, because Zoop. You can't zoop corners, so it threw me off. Went from just placing in one click to, wait, why didn't that place in one click? Now, hopefully this is spaced out properly. It should be. Never know. Might be off. But it's not. Excellent. Just put a fence in front of that so you don't fall down. Meanwhile, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's totally safe. TM. This go again? No. Let's see, I now want to add these to all the joints. Make it look like the stairs are actually bonded to these properly. I'm trying to put some thought into this. Some thought. Then I don't have a support pillar over here, because honestly I'm not sure I need one. The elevator shaft slash stairwell shaft, I feel, is enough support. I'm not sure it's strictly necessary. Alright, that should be that. Did I do that, I think? Uh, 10.5, yeah, that. And AFK scene. Yeah, I said I would ignore the bot for now, but that's just because, you know, I started half an hour late, so I'm kind of changing how the schedule works. Only going to be one break tonight, so slightly longer. And that also means that there will be small segments of the stream that aren't ad-free, that normally would be. Obviously, ad breaks tend to be ad-filled, so that's why it's an ad break. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads, as I already said, basically. It's the only time during the stream that I'll run ads, besides the beginning and the end. Literally the only time this instance, because I'm going to be streaming for that long tonight. I mean, it's normal time, just again, without half an hour, and so one break instead of two. Yeah. Just bear with me through the ads. It disables pre-rolls for the next hour and ensures that the gameplay itself is completely ad-free at the cost of playing ads at a point where you can just ignore the stream. When I get back, we'll continue working on this factory. Remember how I said maybe I can finish it tonight? Yeah, that's not happening. At least I have the general layout. Let's see what on a real site. The what, Geeson? Oh, MAM research. You're not seeing this, but what did I get? Regular motor or temperature? Great. Don't care. Or another hard drive. Oh, the fencing. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to be a bit better about this, but still not care that much. So anyway, like I said, ad break, be back in a few. When I come back, we'll continue working on the next floor, and maybe the floor after that. I'm not going to be able to finish this, but I can at least get it to a point where I can do a lot of the remaining work off stream, probably, because just replicating floors, I feel like once I've built one or two on stream, it's not that big of a deal, right? But I don't know. We'll see about that. So, yeah. BRB. Alrighty, I am back, and let's just jump right back into it. Not delay any further. I need to lower my volume back down, though. Alright, how far we got on this hard drive? Less than 2 minutes. Cool. I need to check and see the spacing on that, so it's 1 over and 3 not quite. I'll just grab that, because I want you facing that way. Yes. No. Other way. That way. Yes. Alright, so not quite 3. That is 3, that's not quite, and that is on the line. And now we just rinse and repeat over here. I want it this way. It's far enough? It should be fine. Yeah, because that's right on the line. 1, 2, 3. Right there. And then as far as blueprints go, I then want diluted fuel this away. Which is something like this. I don't remember exactly what the gap is. Is it like 2.5? No, it's 3, isn't it? In 2 minutes. Yeah, 3 with U centered. Unfortunately, the merging is flowing the wrong... With U centered. I had it offset it. We're good now. Yeah, that's flowing the wrong way. Wish I could right click in that. And then if I do this again and then press E, I should be able to get this, except to line that up there. And that is basically the setup. There's those two. Not going to care about them right this second, just do that. Again, I have to delete these, but it's easy enough. I actually want a merger. I don't need the final merger, because I can just do that. Then I need all of these. Is it just me, or does this feel backwards to how it was the other floor? I didn't goof that up, did I? This is making packaged fuel. I messed the alignment up on the second set. Well, that's annoying. Let me make sure I actually select the right one. How did I mess up the alignment? it shouldn't have been messed up. That means that the blueprint is out of alignment. This is going to be a nightmare to tear down like this. Okay, let's try that again. I want it going this way. I thought the spacing seemed odd, but I didn't think too much about it until obviously it was too late. Whatever, let me bring the volume down a little bit more. That also explains why the belt worked in straight mode. Put one of them there, and one of them there, and one of them there. And one of these, I don't know, about here? Something like that. Obviously the belt is the wrong speed, and you did that, because it's in straight mode. Sometimes middle clicking can be quite frustrating. Yeah. Drag that fully across. Drag you back. You in like that, you in like that. That's that input dealt with. Except this needs to be like Mark III, I believe. Right? Mark III. Okay, the inputs and outputs are dealt with over here. I guess I should go deal with inputs on this side. It was on the crossing, the middle point like that, and then I do that. Yeah. That is definitely not aligned correctly, but we're going to ignore that. What changed between up here and down there, then? Nothing. I just misaligned it down there, too. Okay. Well, we're misaligning them because it's now consistent within the factory. It's gonna be off. It can be consistently off. Are these properly sped up? No. Probably that way. Downstairs as well. No. I did do it right. And then those are sped up properly. Yeah, okay. Well, that is basically another floor done. The refineries don't have power, but whoop-de-doo. Do I want to build another floor on stream? Do I want to start working out the logic for how I'm doing the fuel and the heavy oil residue? Might want to do that instead. Although at the very least I can then bring these up. Sure, right there, why not? Obviously I'm gonna need one of these for this floor, so I should probably hook that up since I did that on the lower floor as well. Could have gone a little higher, but I can noodle it. And it'll be good enough. Okay. That's that dealt with. Yeah, that's hooked in. These are all done. The problem is the heavy oil residue. Because for the heavy oil residue, I need 1,200 heavy oil residue split among 5 floors. Which is 240. Actually, I want to be up here. So these produce 40 each. And that's your output over there. And I've got 8 on that side, 9 on this side. So, 6? Yeah, that checks out. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Look, it's ma'am time. Let's just clear these out in the meantime. Rigger motor, sure. Rigger motor, and then copper rotor, since I keep denying it. Copper rotor. There we go. And finally, coated cable or insulated cable? Honestly, I don't know which is better, but coated cable is closer on the list. Coated cable. There we go. How do I do this? Well, that's a group of 5 over there, naturally. Versus right here we have 8. Why has it gotta be such an awkward amount down here? You know, honestly, I think I'd rather... No, it's already balanced. Damn it. Yep, we're just doing it this way, I guess. I think control was stuck on. Bring that over, and that connects with that group, and then I have a spare tube here. Actually gonna put this back in. Darn. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's definitely on the outside. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to double check. That's 240 on that line. I have 5 over there, plus this one is 240. Just gonna run that tight right there. And I think, honestly, I want to go up the back. I don't really want to use the floor holes, but I guess I'm going to use them. I also need to figure out how many of these there are. Width-wise. Awesome. So right here is the middle. There. 5. Little jank, but that's okay. That can go like that, and then... yeah, okay. That, great, yep. Something like that, I guess? Except that's not where it needs to be. Damn it. Almost had it right. Okay, that's better. Also, I kind of want to redo that because now I can get that in line. Like that. And these all will fit into Mark 1 pipes, which is kind of cool. Only thing is, we're going to need some pumps. We're not gonna worry about clipping of power cables. Yeah, I don't actually need those, but it's alignment for the future, let's say. I miss having elevators so much. Because literally, to get up there, I just hop in the elevator. Floor 2. But no, instead I have to do this. I could jetpack up, but that uses fuel. That's the side with 9. This is the side with 8. Cool. Delete those, because they're not necessary. They can just go straight up. They can just go straight up. By the way, is there any sign of head lift issues here? Nope. Could be fine through that floor. I've only got one pipe here. I'm gonna need to add 4 more in at some point. I don't know. I'm gonna redraw both of those segments, just safe. I don't like relying on floor holes this much, but harder to avoid. There's just no good way to divvy this up, right? There's no good way about it. So that's 6 right there, so I want to delete that, which makes sense, because there's 3 more. If I do the same, 6 right there, so delete that. Wait, what? Huh? I'm confused. Electrode circuit board. Circuit. There we go. So that's 17 of them right there. Plus 13 is 30. Yeah, it's 30. Am I being dumb? I'm being dumb, right? There's 6 per. That's 5 plus 1. That's 6 there. And then this is 1 lone one, which I need to add 5 to. I'm just being dumb, aren't I? This is 8. So that's 6 plus 2. And then this is 6 plus 3, which gives 5. Okay, I'm just being dumb. For some reason, I got in my head briefly that this was 5, and that's wrong. Something's wrong. Shit, where'd the math go wrong? I'm going to forget that this is 5, and it's actually fine at 5, because that's what it needs to be, and just try and figure out what's wrong otherwise. Because clearly this must be right. Or something like that. Yeah, that was never like... Well, I can't do it that far, so... that. You there. You there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll move you up there. And then you can connect into there. You can connect into there. You likewise to there. And then, because that needs to go over that side, you get sent that way. So close. It is aligned on that axis at least. And I'm gonna add in a pump right here, just to ensure that there's no flow rate issues, because I'm adding in something later down the line. I don't know if that will actually reset the head lift on that pipe or not. Be nice if it did. I won't complain if it didn't. What happens if I do that? Not good things. I figured that would be an issue. There. That won't be an issue. Like that should be fine. Then like that. And likewise. Actually, we need pumps here no matter what. Something like that. And there we go. That's those pipes going up now. And then we want to go up to the next floor and get that sorted. Of course, that's how I made it. No, I don't want it like that. No, this is not where I want it, actually. But it's fine that it's like that. Okay, so I actually need one of those, followed by one of these. I technically don't need to to use the stackable conveyor pole. I can still use the stackable fluid pole. Pipeline support, whatever it is, but I just think using that is better because it doesn't have the extra pipeline thing there, which isn't necessary, clearly. Sure. I don't want interference issues. Right, I don't have the holes up. Now, the one thing I do expect to probably have issues with really? Really no issue? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. Some of them will have issues, others won't. So let's just do this. Like the front two shouldn't. I guess you don't either. Just curious. You don't either. But regardless, we're just gonna sneak that in. With perhaps just a little bit of clipping of wire, but I mean, who cares? Who cares if there's a bit of wire clipping shenanigans going on? There, that's connected. And, yeah, that's that floor. Again, I'll deal with the fuel at some other point in time. I might as well just sit here, right? Like, it's gonna happen soon, so I might as well. Just wait. Just wait, it won't take too long. Hey, just like that. Get another hard drive scanning, please. Steel canister or molded beam? Either or will do. Yeah. Steel canister. Sure. Oh yeah, I didn't actually end up hooking up the pipes down below, did I? Well, that's fine. Obviously, I can't build the rest of these up quite yet, as there's no floor. Gone for beams. Yeah, but Geeson, see, here's the thing, right? It doesn't matter what I go for because I have sufficient hard drives such that I'm going to be unlocking everything anyway. It's just a matter of time. So I'm in no rush to use any of the recipes, I'm just unlocking them to unlock them, right? So it really doesn't matter what I choose. So I see the sub counts drop slightly. Wonder whose subs have expired. I think it's only been one sub, so... Was it Predominance Troll sub? Was that a month ago now? Might have been. You're not gonna give me a snap line for here at all? Really? Really? It's temporary, mind you. Where is the snap line? Bastard. No, I'm not leaving it like that. I guess if I did this, and then put this here, doesn't really clip, it adds a lot of bolts that I'm not sure they're normally. No, there's about half as many. Never mind that, that's fine. It's just, looks a little funny, that's all. Probably do the power hookup at some point. I think I'm gonna do floor-based control for the for this stuff. Hello? Pain in the ass sometimes, this game. It's gonna be a bit of a hassle wiring all the power connections up, but I can do it. Not that big of a deal. The big thing is actually going to be getting them down the floors. Hold on. I think I honestly built that a little too far over. Phase 3 soon for you, Kiosk? Taking a long time to get there. Wait, no, you have trains, don't you? You're already in Phase 3. Don't believe what the hub says. The hub's wrong. Yeah, I'm well aware. But, like, phase 3 is oil and trains and things like that. I mean, Kiosk, there's also the small fact of, you know, complete phase 3 right up there. Literally says what phase you're on in the top right. I noticed that for whatever reason, the hub where you unlock the milestones and such is mislabeled. Phase 4 is the one where you get nuclear and aluminum. Phase 3 is oil and trains. Yeah, the hub is wrong. Because it says that Tier 9 is Phase 4, which it's not. It's Phase 5. Yeah, so you're already on Phase 3. You're working towards completing Phase 3. I don't remember. I can technically check real quick. I still have all the VODs from previous streams. This way. Yeah, early on it was correct, so I don't know. Now, a whole bunch of mining not being used. You yet? Come on. Where are we? Not you yet. Upgrade 4.
Connect the hub. These one
Still
or other hub up pioneers. Next up as alternative.
right there. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. I see what they did. That's funny. Phase 0 is the tutorial. Bargaining. Phase 4 is depression. Yeah. Sure. Is this over the gameplay? Sure isn't. There you go. So Tier 0 doesn't have a phase, which is what screws it up. I guarantee you that's what screws it up. They don't have a phase there. It's just Tier 0. And so Phase 0, Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4... No. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I guarantee you that because Tier 0 doesn't have a phase, it's thrown it all off. That, or it's just a matter of they used a 0 indexed integer here for that instead of, 1, because it's something like that is probably why it's wrong, would be my guess. But yeah, you can see Phase 0 is not Tiers 1 and 2. Not how that works. Did I just move? Oh yeah, if you click and drag while you've got the menu open, it actually works. Interesting. Make this all up like I did on the lower floor. Or was it upper floor? I guess it was upper floor, wasn't it? I'm definitely on the floor. below at this point. Where did that connect to? Yeah, but even if it's a provision because you can skip it, it still is wrong because, you know, you don't start at phase 0. And again, it disagrees with this. The hub says I'm currently, you know, tier 5 and 6 are in phase 2, except, again, complete phase 3. So it's gotta be wrong somehow there. I mean, this is coming together. Is there a MAM research? There is. Flexible framework or insulated cable. I get the feeling that we're running out of things. Insulated cable, sure. This is all set up correctly then. The fuel doesn't flow out, but everything else flows around as it should. Really get that flashing pretty quickly. Yeah, the pumps are just there, so that won't need to be taken care of until the next floor, probably. Get all this built up a bit. The back of the elevator shaft I can't really easily reach from here. This wall might be a bit of a struggle as well. Boy, momentum just carried me right off the edge, didn't it? That's that dealt with. I'll deal with those at another time. I guess next up is building the next floor. Please get up there. Okay, it's right there. Let's see. You are in vertical build mode. About that way. About that way. Build that across to there. Yeah, so says the bot. In reality, not quite yet. That goes there. That goes across. Then I can start filling in the rest. Hopefully those are tall enough such that they fill in fully. Fill in fully? No. Such that they intercept this. Yeah. Cool. much harder would this be? Not really. Who needs to build the floor from above when you can just build it from below? Also, will I add lights to this factory? Maybe. Maybe not. Of course, I still have to build out the stairwell because I didn't bother to make a blueprint of that. In theory, I can make a blueprint out of most of this stuff and just be done at that, but... fine as it is. Of course, the railings are on the edges here. They clip into the wall so you can't see them. So don't worry about them. Just quickly fix that. And then move on with this. I really like to know why it always insists on placing these. Well, actually, I do know. It's because it's placing in the same orientation that I last placed it in. Oh, yeah. Like that. Go across, and then fill you in. And then it's just a matter of adding in these beam connectors. That will be another floor completed. I don't think that's quite right, is it? It's not meant to be, that's for sure. Well, first and foremost, let me determine that, yes, that is roughly where I want it, except I want that there, and then I want the other one right next to it. Let's not clip into the wall, instead be slightly out of the wall. I don't need that. And then I'm gonna go down there and fix that. That's gonna annoy me because it's off where it should be. I can also fix this now. Right? Yeah. That goes up like that. That one continues up to there. There, and then it wasn't snapping correctly, because of course it wasn't. Where are we on the pipe? Oh, literally right there. Yeah, I don't know how much higher this one can go, but I'm actually gonna add it in right there. Oh good, you will do that for me. I just want to ensure that this one doesn't have any headlift issues just getting up that far, so... Okay, good. That did do an in-place upgrade. MAM results. Hard drive scan is complete. Rubber concrete or automated speed wiring? Automated, sure. I'm not gonna bother putting in another one because we're right at the end of the stream. I could. It would carry over just fine, but I'm not going to. The obligatory railing. So safe. So very safe. Oh, we're doing that again, huh? No. There we go. Whoopsies. And then once again, add a railing there. Don't double place it. I don't think you can do that anymore. Where's the days without incident sign? In the hub. And we need to do this. Alright, that's that. And, I mean, it's coming together. This is floor 3 of 5, don't forget. For the packager, unpackager thing. Look at how high up we are. Oh, this tower is gonna be massive. Wasn't so obnoxious to get out of, I just dropped down the elevator shaft. But no, I'm gonna walk down the entire way. Don't mind the tube there. Some things just need to be in obnoxious spots. It all works out in the end though, so it's fine. Random asphalt as well, because you see that Z fighting? It's still there, it's just a lot harder to notice. Also, this is all the plastic and rubber that I have left. So I don't want it to run out. That's the petroleum cook. I still got a fair amount of that stuff. I guess I can deconstruct that. Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. I still need to route the belts for all this stuff, obviously. But like, this is all water, right? That's good. The polymer resin is being fed in over into this set. But that's not it. Because there's some coming down over here that feeds in. Goes that way. So we've got an output there and an output here to deal with. That'll all be dealt with when I build out this little building. I'll probably have the end results over here. Okay, just don't get on the ladder. But for now, of course, the power cable's in the way a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's getting there. Definitely getting there, but it's only gonna get taller. Because again, we've got the third floor in, right? It's already 5 floors tall. But there's still another 2 floors above that. Now the real question is, when I get to the top floor, do I just leave it open? Do I put a roof on it? You're never going to see the roof. So what's the point? Do I just leave it open? That's the question. Needs more random beams and catwalks everywhere? Yeah, well, you're not going to get too much detail. I will put in more supports on the sides here. Because, like, elevator shaft and stairwell shaft, and then the water shaft, and yeah, and those corner beams, vertical bits. That's good, but doesn't feel industrial enough yet. Well, you're not getting super detailed out of me, but you'll get a bit more. Alright, well, a weird bit of collision on that. Again, as a reminder, the reason why I pause there is so that I can let go of the keyboard. Basically, if I'm holding shift when I pause, I can then let go of it and then unpause, and it will still act as though I'm holding shift for the purposes of going along the wire, which is faster. Maybe some finishing will help? Probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the siding, but it'll be something. $41 coupons, huh? Not terrible. It was 30-something at the beginning of the stream. I'll keep the hard drives on me for right now. Ah, that sort of finishing. Okay. Let me just restock my inventory. Encased industrial beam, sure. It's nice since I haven't used many Mark II pipes. Sinking motors. The I don't think I'm sinking reanimated SAM anymore, but SAM fluctuators I'm sinking. It's not much. I think it's primarily the motors, stators, and the fluctuators. I might be syncing quartz products at this point as well. Other than that, though, I don't think I've really set up syncing. I might be syncing the miners. Portable miners. Might be syncing them. These are uploading at 120 per second. It's nice. plates I appear to be completely out of. I do need to get around to getting more Mercer spheres so that I can actually get the faster upload and higher stack size done. I don't necessarily need the stack size, but faster upload would be nice. Yeah, I'll throw them in there while I'm doing this. Why not? More rubber. Always need more rubber. Yeah. Plastic, though. Good to have. Quick wire, top off. Rods, top off. Rotors. I don't need. Modular frames, I don't need. Copper sheets, I definitely need. Motors, I probably need as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. And then that should be it. Cool. And, might have had a small incident at some point. What was I even doing that I had the issues? I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, I really can't remember why I died. Also, we get a corner bounce? No, not even close. Unexpected error occurred. Restarting process. No! Well, also the camera. The cameras, they track. Always tracking. Same. Alright, anyway. Yeah, see, phase 3 and phase 4. This is phase 3, but I'm supposed to be completing phase 3 in order to unlock phase 3? What? No watch as always. No door at the toilet? Just don't be in a multiplayer world and it's not an issue. Just saying. Alright, we're past the end time, so turn that off and do that. And what? Why are you on? Did I leave that on? Huh. Didn't think I'd left that on. Anyway, yeah, camera's right above it. Oh. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. The camera is right in front of the toilet, and there's no door. Go find a tree or something, it'll be fine. Anyway, next stream. Probably. I mean, what am I going to do? Play Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to do off stream. I might fill in remaining floors and, you know, do that sort of stuff. You've already seen me build out 2 of those floors. I think I don't think people will mind if I build out the other 3 off stream potentially, right? Pokemon in Satisfactory. Collect all doggos. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I won't. Is that what the closed captions thought I said? I definitely said doggo, not. Oh dear, hold on. I can see it for myself if I remember correctly. Where are you? Yeah. Oh boy. The closed captions are really having a time, aren't they? Why is time capitalized? Why was time capitalized? It was in the middle of a sentence. You missed a Y and you're not capitalizing the beginning of the sentence. Damn it, closed captions. Are they ever not? Anyway, I'm gonna close those. Nobody said that closed captions were perfect, and they're not. So, anyway, yeah. Next stream, probably Wednesday. I don't know if FNR is gonna be this week. And, I just want to point out that that is on the schedule still. It's not going to be. It's going to be getting removed. I really don't want to, but again, the whole situation, the way the race script is, it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not running BattleEye on my computer. Fuck you, Cockstar. So, GTA racing is dead. At least in online it is. We still have 5M, but it's gonna take a while to get anything going in there, probably. So, yeah. Friday stream, up in the air as usual. It's only Monday after all. Don't know what's going on, but Saturday, I don't know what to do anymore. So, you'll just have to wait and see about that. Yeah, they really haven't made substantial progress in the last 20 odd years. You don't say. But hey, the closed captions are there, and usually they get it right enough that you can make sense of it if need be. And that's what matters most, I guess. Anyway, I want to wrap it up. We're like 10 minutes over the end of the stream. Also, how did it handle that? Guarantee you. Oh no, it did actually get it as weird. That one, it said weird. I need to keep that window closed. It fucks up so often. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the stream. I will run some ads on the way out, as I usually do. If you don't want to stick around for them, that's fine. I'm not going to force you to, and it's always appreciated if you do stick around, though, especially if you're a sub, because you shouldn't see ads. But, yeah, I guess with that, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.